all over the world. This is Ifi Fashion, Ifi African Fashion in full. Welcome to our channel. Today we are learning how to sew a mask, a face mask. We know the era in which we are presently, the era of COVID-19. COVID-19. You can see all over the places, the virus is everywhere. So we don't know who has it and who does not have it. So in order for you to protect yourself, in order for you to protect yourself and people around you, what do we do? They introduce this errand of using a face mask. So now some people find it very difficult to sew this face mask because the ones you're even buying in the shop, you don't know if they are affected already. So what do you need to do? You need to get a fabric on your own to design a face mask of your own. So with that face mask, you can be able to know that you and your family are highly secured and highly protected. So we want to do a simple task on how to sew a face mask. Thank you and stay tuned as you watch. So now we have a piece of fabric. I want to design this with African fabric. Mind you, we can also make in bulk to sell to companies, to sell to individuals, those who need it in bulk, to supply to the less privileged ones, to the hospitals. We does that as well. I remember cloth mask is washable. It's not like other kind of mask that are disposable. You just use it once and the next day you don't know what you have affected, what has contacted on those masks. But cloth mask is very hygienic and it is washable. And it's very safe in this era and in this period. So we want to do a quick video on how to make a face mask. Okay, so we have a piece of cloth here. This is the piece of cloth. So now we'll do the first fold. First fold and the second fold. So first of all, you just cut out the piece of fabric. So I'll make use of this one again because I want to do both face. It's the same side. It will be same. So now we'll use our measuring tape. This is our tape and this is our chalk. So I'll fold it. This is the center point. Then fold it again. We measure 5.5. You take it all around 5.5. Open it up. I'm using the inches side. I'm not using the centimeter. I'm using the inch. So it's 5.5 or 3. Then I have to cut it out. You put it aside. So you cross check if all the both four sides are equal. So here you measure 5 centimeter. You see, on this both edge you measure 5 centimeter. On this part here, you measure 13 centimeter from this side. You measure 13. So you curve it from the 5 centimeter to the 13 centimeter. Then you cut. So this is what we have. So we want to place it to cut the other part. We want to use the same material to do the lining. So it's a kind of a two-faced, it's a two-faced face mask. It's a two-faced face mask. I'm going to use this design. So I will just cut through the line so that you can see, and you can see it clearly. Yes. So you see this is the two-face. I've cut this. This is both are of the same size. Yes. So but I'm using one as a lining. So at the end of making the mask, it will end up being front and back. You won't know the one that is the front, but the only design on the material will determine, will show you which one is the front and which one is the back. So now this is what we have. So from here, on this part, we measure 7 centimeters. Starting from this point, we measure 7 centimeters. Seven times 7, the other side is 7 also. So you can't keep it straight, you just make it like a V sign. So this is this part that will clip to the nose. This part will hold the nose, because you know face mask is most safe when it's covering the nose. It's highly safe when it's covering the nose. So now we'll cut it out. Then this side is the side that will sit on our jaw, so we need it to be a bit curvy here. We have to sit properly. So now I don't want to just make a normal face mask. I want something that will stiff on it. You know the airs, sometimes most of them are contaminated. So I want to put a safe net, yes, to stick up the fabric on one side of the fabric. Now this also serves as a more protection. Yeah, as a more protection techniques to help us protect ourselves and our mask safely. So I'm using this part as the front. So this thing it's a plain fabric, and it's a plain fabric. The back is plain, and this front side is a bit sticky. So we'll call it cloth stay. So I want to place it at the back of the fabric, on the front part of our face mask. So iron it. I'm going to stick also on this part. So first of all, I want to do a stitch here and do this first stitch here. So now I want to go to the machine as we continue. So now I want to continue with the second process of our max sewing, which is the sewing process. I hope you enjoy it as well. Please, if you like our video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like and share our video on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you. So you press it down. So stitch. You can switch this part. Use our reverse. Remember, these are two different sides, the front side and the back side. So I want to split it into two. And now I want to do my top stitching. So push it on one side and stitch right on top. So remember, this is the front side, Move it around. You can put something inside to take it out nicely. Just with like less than a half inch, we push it in. So this is your, so I did it 6.5 inch. We push it in. This is our elastic. After you place this, not twisted. Some elastics are usually twisted. You must use your reverse stitch to put a nice lock stitch on the elastic, because you know all the pressure goes to the elastic. When they're putting it on, they put a lot of pressure to put it onto the elastic. So you must make sure you stitch that elastic firmly. Nicely. Do the same thing on the other side. You can see our max is almost done. It's very simple. You can as well do it at your own comfort zone. Very, very easy. Yes, you can see our max. Our max is highly it's ready to be worn. I just want to put it, iron it nicely. Okay, I just want to iron it quickly. Then you can see how our max looks. So we are done. Just want to iron it nicely. On the other side, you don't even know which one is the front. You don't even know which one is the back. See, this is the front. This is the back. And now let's see. You can still make yourself fashionable.
Okay.